We started with our grandmother as our first patient in 2005. She always told us that she didn't want to go into a nursing home. So me and Ishanda, we started Innovative Senior Solutions. We started out with two CNAs maybe. Well, actually we started out with just me and Ishanda. We serviced our own patients. Then as the need increased, we did maybe add 2 or 3 CNAs. Right now we have over 50 CNAs.
I guess emotionally is knowing that the mother that I know and love is not here anymore. Several years ago we discovered my mother had Alzheimer's, and so the disease progresses slowly, but it had gotten to the point where Dad just couldn't take care of her by himself. He needed assistance. So
you never think it's going to be you, but when it happens, I signed up for this about 50 years ago, so physically she's here, but she doesn't know me, and she knows me, that I'm here I take care of her and everything, but she doesn't know me, and that's probably the worst thing.
it's comforting to me to know that if I need them something even out of the ordinary, last minute, that they've always been able to take care of Mama for me when I can't be here. The CNAs that have been here have all been very professional, very compassionate, very patient with an Alzheimer's patient. Until you need this service, you don't realize how grateful and what a blessing it is to have somebody just come and sit with your loved one, just so you can, clear your mind or go to the grocery store or just do little things. I mean, it's just a wonderful service that they provide.
Well, we provided personal care sitter services, and that's when we go into the home and we do light housekeeping. We prepare their meals. If they need help with dressing, grooming, hygiene, running their errands, doing shopping, taking them to doctor's appointments. So whatever they need to be able to stay safe at home.
Depression is a physical, mental breakdown, and it's a harrowing situation. I had a massive stroke. Depression took me, and the depression was awful. It is awful. I had gotten so I couldn't get up in the mornings. I would stay in bed all day and all night. Then I could not eat. I wouldn't go any place. And it just had me. I was one big mess. It was devastating. I was not taking my depression medication. And I had gone down, and my daughter had to do some things for me, and one of the things was to get Innovative Senior Solutions to come in, and it was awesome, and I was real pleased with the work that they did. They sent this lady, Vanessa is her name, and she's very good, and she did exactly what I needed. She put me on a regular routine. She would get my breakfast ready, and after my breakfast, it depends, sometimes we would go for a walk. Sometimes I would have to get back in the bed because I have a system where I use the humidifier for my sinuses and my breathing. And I live here alone with my baby, and we do fine. I'm so glad they were here to help me.
The additional services we have added are the Adult Day Center, and that's where individuals can come for the day, and it's give them a safe environment where they relieve their caregivers, give them a peace of mind so they can work and do the things that they're needed to do throughout the day and know that their loved one is taken care of.
Terry is 32 years old. Cerebral palsy is a crippling disease. She used to walk and run till she was about 10, 12 years old. It runs in my family. Normally they 17, 18, they's gone. I tell you, it's kind of hard on me sometimes just to see her just fading, you know, just deteriorating. Before she come here, she didn't do nothing but just sit in a chair. And up there where she was going, it was really bad for her. Shoulders have gotten stronger since she's been here. But the legs are gone. She can take her wheelchair and go right to the bus. They push her in and bring her here, bring her back home the same way. I never seen her this happy. And now she used to when Holly talked, she talk now. Terry is the love of a daughter. She's so sweet. And she can really touch your heart.
Well, with the day center, we actually have three different types of clientele. We have the seniors, of course, and they all kind of get together and they mingle together. And we have kids or young adults with special needs diagnoses, and they kind of hang together. And then we have clients there with disabilities, and most of them are pretty middle age. And we just kind of see them all kind of get together in their own groups and socialize.
I have all kind of muscle spasms because I have a spine problem. That's really what put me through depression, that, you know, losing everything and then not knowing, you know, I couldn't stay focused. And then I had a stroke, and then, you know, stress just took me. Everybody wants to tell their story. And I find that even with my illness, even when I was going through my illness, I just wanted somebody to listen. And so that's how I always end my study. You tell me what you want. This place has been a very big help for me. You know, they treat you with respect, and they tell everyone, treat each other with respect. And that's how we are. A while back, I got sick. And they was like, own it. They don't leave you sick. They right there, walking you through your pain. And I like that fact. Because if I don't have it, I forget. It's just a blessing to be here. You know, to have people that love you for you. And not because you're sick, they don't judge you. And I like that. You know, that they got that much care for people.
Our mom came on board after she retired last year as our activities director. She definitely fits right into her position, and the seniors love her.
I love working with people. We have those like to just come and just to get away from home. You know, you have different people coming in for different reasons. So we have a very wide range age group to work with. We have some that have disability, some that have had strokes, and some that haven't. Some are mentally challenged. I think the most important thing is to get away from your own environment. Everybody loves home. There's nothing wrong with home. But after you stay there all the time and you're more like you shut in, it's more like an outlet. And it's a different environment. It's a peaceful environment. And it's a relaxing environment. And it's an environment where they can come and relate to someone else. You know, a lot of times we take life for granted, and they let you know that it's good to be alive and healthy.
Well, we started out in Sumter County, And we did that purposely because we wanted to get it right. We wanted to make sure that we learned all the ins and outs and took our time and made sure that we provided excellent care. And so now we're serving 7 counties: Chris, Dooley, Sumter, Sly, Marion, and Macon, and Lee County. We are looking into expanding our adult day service into other counties because we're getting requests for that type of service. So our CNA, that stands for Certified Nursing Assistants, and that's where you get specific training on how to provide patient care. So we actually started our own CNA training program, started this year, 2012, and we're able to take 14 students a class. It's a 6-week program, and it's going pretty well. It's very important for us to be involved in the community, and the first community project that we did was a scholarship to high school students that was interested in going into nursing. And so when we started doing all our different projects, we thought, well, we need to have a scholarship for our CNA school. And then we were going to all the different health fairs, and we thought, we got to do our own health fair. So last year we started with our Senior Fall Festival, and it's every year in September. And so we invited all the seniors that we could get to. We had over 250 to come. It was just their day. It was a great time for them.
It's important for innovators to give back to the community, and the ways that we do that is through the scholarship that we do annually in honor of our grandmother, the Aura May Field Scholarship, and we give that to an individual who is going into the healthcare field.
And then we also have a caregiver support group meeting that meets every third Thursday here at this center on Felder Street in Americus. And we invite different speakers to come and tell them about the resources. Just an example, one of the speakers we had was from Rosalind Carter Institute that talked to the caregivers about stress relief, because if you have a loved one that has Alzheimer's, it's a lot to deal with. So we have our own caregiver support group. I kind of want to say too that when we started, I never would have foreseen our business growing to be a blessing to people in our family and our community the way it has been. And my mother, who retired from being a teacher for 33 years, is actually our activity director. And then my father, who was a construction worker, he's actually our transportation driver. He's over our transportation, which is another new service that we started this year. And it's just been a blessing to our family. My mom has a lot of personality, and they just love her at the center. I just can't, I speak volumes about that. Her personality speaks for itself, and I feel like that's a perfect fit for her, providing activities for them. And my dad, he kind of keeps us grounded, and even though he's over transportation, he's always checking on us in every way, trying to make sure that we're doing what's right. And I just have to say, we have great people on our team. That is so important, that we have great people on the team. Those are the things that we look at when we bring people on. Everyone that joins our team becomes a part of our family. I've worked with the elderly all my life. I feel like it's been my calling. We didn't see it being this big, but it's grown this big because we took our time and we tried to make sure that everybody that we served knew that we were caring, just like it was our grandmother. So I believe that's the reason why it's grown.
We definitely think that this is more than just a job to us. This is our ministry. We love giving back. We love being a blessing to others. So it just moves me to see when we can help individuals and they can say that, you know, because of your service, you know, we're able to stay at home, or this service has really helped us. So that really does a lot for me to hear that.